Hi, future sunflowers and sunflower parents. Since not everybody is able to make it to the open house, I'm just going to give a short little virtual tour, explain parts of the classroom, where things are located, and how it is going to be just a little bit different than years past, just to try to keep germs to a minimum. I hope you like it. So this is the front door to the classroom, and when we walk in, this is the first thing they'll see. And right away to the right is the art wall, awaiting all of the wonderful art projects we will do this year. Right below the art wall are mailboxes. We will have the mailboxes in the classroom just so they have somewhere to keep their stuff organized during the day, and then they'll transfer what's in these mailboxes to their mailboxes in the entryway so you guys can take it home each day. Next to the mailboxes is our dramatic play. It's obviously a kitchen. The toys for the kitchen are located in this white bin over here. Next to the kitchen, we have a couple of plastic playhouses and a car table with some fun stuff to do on top, and the lid also lifts up and there are train tracks under it. Over here will be their individual bins. Right now, all they have are little boards that they can practice letters or numbers. We'll do group work with those, and everybody has a little Play-Doh to roll out numbers or letters or shapes. This is where their pencil boxes will go and their clipboards. So whenever we need any of the materials out of there, they'll be able to just come over to the shelf, grab their bin, and either go to their table or their carpet spot. So the chairs are a little different this year. I decided to try flexible seating. So at table number 1, we have these nice stools, and the table is a little bit higher than other tables so they can have some foot swinging action. Over here we have, of course, the ball chairs. I think they'll take a little bit of time getting used to and balancing on them, but that's great. Just a little bounce for them when they're working. This is table number 2. And then table number 3 is just regular chairs at regular height with their feet planted on the ground. We also have a dollhouse in this room, and the materials for that are right here. And next to that, we have bins for free choice and for stations. Those change. I typically try to change those probably once a month. Dollhouse will stay consistent. Kitchen will stay consistent, but I try to change these bins once a month to give them something new to do. Right above that are the shapes posters, and back here is the classroom library. So our books and our puzzles are right in this area behind the dollhouse. We have some book rules, book handling rules in our room, how to appropriately handle books. And probably my favorite part of the classroom is our word wall and literacy area. So it looks like a lot right now, but we will learn about all of this throughout the school year. Learn about what a story is versus a poem, a letter, recipe, postcard, and I will have little pieces of all of those that they can practice on. And then the word wall, all of these words are on the wall, but they are also hanging under the wall. So if they want to practice them up close, they can just take it off of the hook and sit at the writing center table and practice some words. Oh, and there are also 2 over here for letters that they can take and they can practice. They can practice those as well as all of their names. And all the materials for the writing center will just be right here. And we do have some magnet boards, and there's chalkboards behind them and chalk, letter stamps and letter tiles, some letter manipulatives, and of course the pencils and pencil sharpeners. We will move on to the next area. So this area is the curriculum room. So calendar will happen here every morning. We'll review our schedule every morning. Our mini lessons or group time will happen on this rug. Everybody will have their own spot, decently spaced apart to try to have as much social distancing as possible. Over here, this will be filled every day, and their water bottles will go on this shelf, and we will have a lesson on how to fill our water bottles using a water cooler, but we'll have that in here at all times, so we're well hydrated. Probably one of my favorite parts of the classroom is the STEM corner. So STEM stands for Science, Technology, Engineering, and Math. And these boards down below, this is just a basic board. I can build a monument, I can build pyramids, I can build a robot. These are just the basic ones, and every month they'll change. So in fall, we'll change it to stuff like I can build a pumpkin, I can build a hay bale, those kinds of things. So it'll change monthly and throughout the year based on what time of the year it is. And the drawers that they have to do those with, everybody has their own individual drawer. In years past, each drawer is just one manipulative and anybody can use all of them. This year, everybody has a little bit of all the drawers. So they have all these different manipulatives to build and create and try to make the stuff that's on this board with. So I really like that, and the kids do too. They're usually pretty excited about the STEM boards. We do have class greetings still, but they are changed a little bit to promote social distancing and the non-spreading of germs. So we've got a peace sign, elbows, and dance, and I think there is a smile and a wave also that we'll add. Okay, over here are our math and literacy bins. So throughout the day, these are just matching. So there's the number 11, and then you'll have to find the one that has the apples, that is the same amount. This is for one-to-one correspondence, that preschool skill. This is just pumpkin seed counting. There's little seeds in here that they can put on the pumpkin and then count how many there are. One-to-one correspondence again. There's just lots and lots of fun stuff in here. This one is compound words. There's the word, and then they have to find the two pieces that fit together under that word. Let's see. This one is a wagon, and this is just simply matching the letter. There's no uppercase, no lowercase, or just the uppercase, no lowercase or beginning sounds yet. We'll introduce those later. And those will change with every season as well. We do have classroom jobs in here. As you can see, everybody already has their job ready to go. And in this room, we have our sensory blocks and science. So right now, for the beginning of school, our science center is about apples, and all the information for every science thing we do will be on this wall. So this poster board will change, kind of like the STEM one changes monthly. This one will change about every 3 weeks. We will do a different science activity, and we have some other different flexible seating in here that's not just a chair. They're pretty low to the ground, canvas chairs with no backs. Our blocks center has cardboard blocks right now, and that'll switch probably monthly, just like the toys. We do have a couple of pet fish. So we do have a fish tank. So we'll learn how to take care of fish and figure out what they need to survive and how much food to give them, that kind of stuff. Over here is the sensory area. Right now, the sensory bin has water and little fall pieces in it and some marbles and some little scoopers in there. So 4 people are allowed at that at a time, and we do wash our hands before and after the sensory bin. Here is the safe place. I'm sure all of you are very familiar with the safe place, but here's mine. We have a lot of different options in here as far as what we can use. These are just emotions. These are choices of things we can do in order to help ourselves calm down. Some yoga poses and our problem-solving solutions, along with some fun stuff in the safe place basket to help us. And our thinking chair is right over here. So you probably hear me say thinking chair quite a bit. I don't really like calling it a timeout chair because when they get to a 3 with magic 1, 2, 3, I tell them to come to the thinking chair. This is where they sit and they are hopefully thinking about why they're sitting. Sometimes they don't. I mean, it's preschool, it happens. But they will sit for however many minutes they are old. So 4 minutes will be 4-year-olds will be 4 minutes, 5 minutes will be 5-year-olds, and etc. And that is it. I hope that you enjoyed our virtual classroom tour. I cannot wait to get this school year started. It is going to be such a good year. Okay, bye guys.